Hello, and welcome to Boston Logan International Airport. Today, I'll be flying out of Terminal B on Southwest Airlines on a short 1-hour hop down to Baltimore. Logan has 4 terminals numbered A, B, C, and E. Don't ask me why they skipped D. Terminal B holds a mixture of U.S. domestic carriers with American, United, Spirit, Alaska, and Southwest all operating out of here. Security at Terminal B always seems to be quick, and I made it through in a matter of minutes. Southwest uses a bank of gates at the far end of Terminal B, and today my gate would be B31A. I cannot emphasize how much I despise Terminal B here at Logan. It is old, cramped, crowded, and just a pain to be in. It's also a pain to get to, so if you have the option, fly into one of the other Boston area airports like Manchester or Providence and save yourself the hassle of flying out of Logan. You'll be much happier that way. I have also never had a flight out of Logan leave on time, and this flight was delayed for over an hour, which means that I would have to spend even more time in this terminal, which was just lovely. Finally, our plane arrived, and soon after, boarding was called. Southwest has a unique boarding process, for now, where they have open seating, and everyone boards in groups to try and get a good seat. To get your boarding position, you have to check in right when check-in opens 24 hours before your flight. People then line up based on their boarding position and board in order. I got position B30 right in the middle of the boarding groups. Welcome aboard this Boeing 737-800, registered as November 8526 Whiskey. The seats on their 800s are pretty well padded, have adjustable headrests, decent recline, and very good legroom. And just for reference, I'm 5'11". Pitch on these things is about 32 inches, which is really good for the airline industry, and especially for a low-cost carrier like Southwest. The seat back in front of you features a full-size tray table and a literature pocket with a safety card and in-flight menu. We finally pushed back an hour late and made our way over to Logan's runway 9. The night was completely cloudless all along the East Coast, so I got wonderful views of New York City, Providence, and Philadelphia. The in-flight service was Southwest's usual snack bag and drink, nothing special but not too bad, especially on a 1-hour flight. I've gone over Southwest's IFE system several times before, and they don't seem to change it much. It has a nice flight map, a nice selection of movies and TV shows, and 15 different live TV channels. Definitely more than enough stuff to keep you entertained for any flight on Southwest network, and especially on these 1-hour hops that make up the majority of their network. Southwest is a great airline and definitely the best low-cost carrier in the US, and I would even rank them above American Airlines for short-haul flights. Unfortunately, Logan's Terminal B is a real pain to fly out of, and I have never had a flight leave on time from Logan, meaning I've had to spend even more time in that crowded terminal than I would ever want to. Definitely try and avoid Logan if you can, and especially try and avoid Terminal B if you can, as Terminal A, where Delta flies out of, is a lot nicer. Southwest definitely provides much higher levels of service than other low-cost carriers, and even though they are changing and moving to more cost-cutting measures like selecting seats and going away from their open seating policy, I still think that they are a decent carrier to fly on if they are cheaper than anyone else. I hope you all enjoyed this flight, and if you did, then be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you all in my next trip report.